The message I received this morning is your presence is becoming expensive. Your presence is becoming expensive. Now, this has nothing to do with money. This has nothing to do with material objects. It completely has everything to do with accessibility. Your presence is becoming expensive, meaning it's not necessarily just easily accessible for everyone. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, as you spend the time, you take the time, you invest the time and the energy into developing yourself, into working through what's difficult, what's illusioned, etc. You start to stand out. You start to stand out. Meaning you don't fit in. You're not fitting in with society at large. So you have to understand that the one of the worst things you can do for yourself is to sell yourself for cheap when you are expensive, when your presence is expensive. Now, you know, I know sometimes this message is for you. Sometimes, you know, if you're still listening, it's probably for you. Sometimes we don't want to be alone. Sometimes we want to have friends. We want to fit in. But if you do not fit in, the worst thing you can do is make yourself small in order to fit in. Your presence is expensive. That means it's valuable. That means it's rare. That means it's not regular degular. It's unique. It's intentional. You can't put your energy in all the places. You just can't. There's a point here of maturity. There's a point here where one matures, is when they realize, oh, it's not possible for me to be in every space physically at once, in all the spaces I want to be in. Are you kidding? If you could do everything that you wanted to do at once, like, that's just, if you're in a physical body, like, you just can't attain that. You can't attain, like, maintaining friendships with every single person, and you probably naturally wouldn't. And the lesson that it comes down to is you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself. If you feel that something is not in alignment for you, you have to just accept it instead of trying to sell yourself short and sell yourself for cheap and give your presence for free. It doesn't have to do with money. It has to do with energy. If somebody is just there to receive your energy and not to invest energy back into you, or invest vision into you, or invest curiosity into you, simply you don't belong there. You are fine china. You are a rare treasure. Please handle yourself accordingly. There's just some encouragement if you need it, you know? if you resonate with that message, that's just some encouragement. You know? And as I will say with every topic, it's not a matter of superiority. It's not a matter of superiority. It's a matter of rarity. If you are rare, that is a natural occurrence. It's not that you became better than everybody. No, it's just that you attained a certain level of embodiment of, like, you manifested a certain level of clarity in your life. And if you have a certain level of clarity in your life, you cannot entertain things that are just simply not clear. Things that are muddy, things that are mixing frequencies continually. If something does not have a firm, secure frequency, an anchored frequency, consistently over time, it is not clear. It goes in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's how you can tell something is not necessarily in alignment, because it's confusing. It's confusing. Like, even if it's of this frequency at one point and then of this frequency of another, you like this one, you don't like this one, but it goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That does not mean you should bank on the potential of one of the polarities of the frequency that it carries and holds and creates. You know what I mean? Yeah. Consistency is vital. Consistency is vital. If you can operate consistently, then you need consistent things in your life to match you, to match to your consistency of your own being, you know? There's just certain things, like, in life that we encounter, like our traumas, our chaoses, like, just fears and anxieties and volatilities. These things are volatile. They're not dependable. Not saying that, like, humans, as humans, we have emotions, we have different experiences, we go in and out, we feel different things, I feel different things. However, when you really have developed a relationship with your darkness and your light, when you have developed a relationship with your anger and your joy, you are coming to the table of life every day with awareness. When you feel anger, you know what to do with it. You're not trying to stop yourself from feeling it, but you know how to channel it. You know how to put it into something that it's meant for, instead of throwing it onto another person or self-deprecating. And if we do these things, it's not the end of the world. Like, I speak in ideals. Well, life is a journey, We are always having experiences that come out of we are always having experiences that kind of come out of like from the side, like, hey, and we're like, oh, hey, like, I'm learning. This is a new experience. I'm learning through this. I've never experienced this before. This is a part of my evolution, so, like, it's not about being perfect. I know I speak in ideals. I know I always address the ideal, and that's just to convey a concept. That's just to teach a concept and to introduce a certain vision. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, anyway. What else? Is there anything else? Yeah, please don't sell yourself short. Please don't sell yourself short. That's the worst thing you could do for yourself, because then you are spending time, you are passing the time of your life that you are here to be alive in this specific form. You're passing the time in this specific form, which is not like, it's not eternal. This specific form is not eternal. There are certain things about this experience that are eternal, but like no. But like no. The only thing constant is change. So if you are wasting your potential, like only you can tap into your potential. Only you can catch the vision of what you see for your life and what you see for your soul and what fulfills you and what doesn't. Like only you can really tap into that. Only you can really tap into that. So if you're sitting and wasting your potential by entertaining constantly people who want to undermine you, people who don't value your presence is expensive. Sometimes like this is a really good mirror of just like how I am with myself, really. Because sometimes I'd be like giving myself pep talk like, girl, come on, like kind of like some tough love, but you know, just kind of like a little like like your potential is expensive, or whatever. Your potential is expensive. Your presence is expensive, meaning it's not naturally accessible to every single being and person who wants it. There are going to be people who want your presence but can't maintain your presence because maybe they're mentally or emotionally unavailable to you. They don't meet you where you need to be met, you know? So it's just some things to think about. Don't sell yourself short. Don't waste your potential clinging to misalignment. Have the courage to see what's on the other side of misalignment. So, that's the message I'm leaving with you. Today, I trust that anybody who needs this message will find it. And you'll find it in the right moment for you. It will deliver what it needs to deliver. Yeah. I'll catch you next time. Have a beautiful day.